Hey, two live dudes, we in this bitch. Our girl Joy has joined the clique. Two live dudes, our facts legit.
Yep.
Two live dudes, we keep it lit. Two live dudes, we got no views. Live dudes.
You got no views.
She got them too. Two live dudes. Hey, we back. 2021. That's how we doing it. What's up?
21.
Welcome back to the Man Cave. My name is BJ, aka Mr. Bowtie, and with me as always is
The nice one, D Nice.
And we are officially welcoming our second co-host.
Yes.
Third.
Third.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, man, I took remedial math.
Yeah.
All right.
Swimmers.
So
Swimmers.
we're going to start as we always do. We're going to hit you with that Melon Report. And who we shining that black light on today?
It's bittersweet. We got two. Hank Aaron, of course, rest in power. 25-time All-Star, beat Babe Ruth's record, started off in a Negro Baseball League. It was kind of funny seeing all these people saying he beat racism. But these same people are all about that racism. So keep that hypocrisy. Yeah, keep that hypocrisy to yourself. I think the MLB was the only sports team who didn't do anything for the Black Lives Matter movement. So yeah, thanks. The second one, I remember where I was in the gym. I got a text from my uncle. He said Kobe's gone, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I looked up, and yeah, so is this? That's
this is that.
Yeah, it's. I would say that Kobe Bryant exemplified what it meant to be a Laker, and he literally was the definition of what it's to be like from LA. We execute, we earn championships, and we do it looking good, and. Yeah, yeah, and the fact that what I really respect about Kobe after that whole BS rape allegation, like people were booing him, they hate him, but you know what? He made them love him again, and that's very rare that somebody can do that. Just how he perfected the game of basketball. I think one of my favorite games is when like he was just I forgot what it was, but he was like he did this dunk over somebody. I don't know what game it was, but it was just like nasty, and then everybody was talking about his knees being shot, and like he came up and he just when Phil Jackson and Shaq came, it was just a beautiful time to be a Laker fan. And even when Shaq left and Phil left, you know, everybody like he's not going to win another shit. You know, he's not going to do it. And then he did it, I think, a year or two later. So
3 years later.
Yeah. So it's like and his daughter, of course, Gigi, she already was going to sign with UConn. She seemed like a really sweet kid, and the rest of them who passed, but you know that's the Melon Report. I don't know if Demetrius wants to say anything about that.
Man, that just still hurts. If I watch a long video of them too long, I tear up. It's shit like losing a younger brother. I think he was a little bit younger than me, so I heard it, man. I still hurt from it. You know, rest in peace to his family. And his little girl, rest in peace, everybody. It just hurt it, man. That's all I can say about it.
Oh, you know what? I don't have nothing to say. I do. It's crazy. You know, Hank Aaron took that COVID vaccination shortly before he passed.
Yeah, they did point that out, but he was 86 years old as well. So.
Hey man, what's the girl from Golden Girls 91 now?
Hey, everybody ain't gonna live to 91. Everybody got just selective time.
Betty White's 99.
Yeah, Betty White. Yeah. But anyway,
rest in power, bro.
Gonna jump right into it.
Current events. Yeah, what we talking about?
What we gonna tell you? I was thinking Super Bowl, man.
Oh, Super Bowl. Yeah, well,
Super Bowl is here. First time.
I got the Chiefs back to back. So anybody wanna say anything otherwise? Put your money up.
I'm going Chiefs, man, but it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, I think Brady going to definitely.
I'm kind of torn because all like major coordinators are black on Tampa Bay. So it's kind of like, what do you do? I'm not a Tom Brady fan, but the fact that you got all 4 black dominant coordinators on your team is kind of impressive. I think Kansas City's offensive coordinator is black as well. So it's kind of like to me,
Kansas City is a black city.
I've never been to Kansas.
You been up that way?
Yeah.
You know it's black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from St. Louis. I've been to Kansas City
Yeah.
a couple times.
So I whoever wins is gonna be good for black coaches. So
Yes.
that's how I feel about it.
But
Damn you, Seattle.
My Rams, we tried, baby, but we'll be back. I don't know if golf got to go, but something's got to happen.
man, well, my boys coach for the Rams, man.
Who?
Yeah, you're telling me.
Thomas Bryant, he's the running back coach.
The one who he gets dressed up in uniform. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
What you got
speaking
for
of
us?
what?
So what else you got for anything else currently?
Oh, yeah, currently, just trying to survive the first month of the year. You know what I'm saying? We got a new president. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got that dirtbag racist clown out of office, and all his meons will be prosecuted. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. That ain't me personally. It's just something I wanted to point out. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
The Capitol riots. That really made me laugh.
Yeah.
I wasn't horrified. I was like, white folks, we've been telling y'all.
Whiting.
We've been telling y'all. Y'all don't take L's well, man. You guys do not take L's well.
I mean.
And the fact that y'all didn't get shot,
Mm,
it shows that privilege, boy.
yeah.
Man,
Boy.
I personally really liked the inauguration, man.
Oh, it was good.
It was cool.
Mm.
Especially
Oh, yeah,
seeing
Amanda Gorman.
Obama's there. And,
Amanda Gorman.
Mhm.
That
Her
shit was
poem.
powerful.
The hill we climb.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude who wore the $1,000 Nikes, Jordans.
Mhm.
The
Who did
dude,
that?
Kamala Harris's niece's boyfriend or husband, he wore these Dior Jordans.
Oh, he had them there?
Yeah, he had them there. I'm like, who wears Jordans to inaugural?
That's what you wearing, I would imagine.
You're the guess. I thought that was kind of cool.
Anyway, well, speaking of either you like them or you don't like them, some Dior shoes and, you know what I'm saying, fashion-wise, you know, who you like for as person, people, who you like for as your companion, who you like for as, you know, who you like to hang with. We're talking about likability on this episode, you know what I'm saying. We mostly hang out or like people who, you know, seem to like what we like. That's not always, you know, a good thing because, you know, most of us are following the most popular guy and the most popular girl. And it's a clique thing. Everybody was in a clique, I believe, in high school and middle school. If you wasn't in one, then you probably was one of the lames. I'm just keeping it 100.
That was me.
Damn.
Yeah. You wasn't in nothing? Where was you in? You wasn't in
I played basketball, and our basketball team was really good, but I never hung around.
The other girls
No,
in basketball?
I was an introvert. I hung out in the library for lunch, so I didn't.
You ever got tried by another teammate?
I can take that in so many ways. Like,
You know,
I know what he trying to
What
say.
is
it's like
they were. It was. I would say.
basketball.
I think it was 85% definitely.
Yes,
But
that's
they
what I said.
knew which.
Okay.
Yeah, they knew, but it was just kind of like seeing it up close. But definitely, it was just like nope. I like balls.
So speaking of liking balls, did you have a particular facial features or you know, kind of tone of the person you wanted to attach to those balls that you like?
So the thing is, my taste.
What was your taste?
Back then?
No,
light
wasn't
skin
that
was-
back then?
Light skin.
Really?
Love light skin guy.
Light on white.
Cut the tape.
Hold on.
Light on white.
No, wait. Back then it was
Bud
like
Light.
pretty boys, like light skin.
I remember they were popular back
They're
then.
very popular. But when I got to when I got to college,
Large ass.
when I got to college, it was like no,
Switch
it was
immediately.
like dark brown skin, dark skin dudes. And to this day, like light skin dude, the finest thing I wouldn't even look. I'm like, nope.
So
Nope.
what happened to make you change so
It was
drastically?
I don't know. It was just like southern dark skinned men is a whole different heat from LA dudes. It's like, gosh, damn, really? This is what I've been missing out. But then it's funny because the guy with the dirty fingers, he was from LA. And he's a little darker than Demetrius, and I was just like, whoa. So it was just like I got the best of both worlds or whatever, but I'm gonna drink now.
So let me ask you this: since we on the topic of people you like, when you find that person you like, were you shooting your shot, or you just sat back and like give him that look, like hope he come and talk to me?
Okay. Let's figure out. It was kind of like it was like flirting. Like whenever you have a female male dynamic, there's flirting. But I had to figure out, is this like something more to it, or is
Cool,
this
yeah.
yeah cool? Like so, um, I damn it, I don't want to go down this path.
Y'all had to give us a full story.
But I'm not giving us this. It's just I just remember that when I first saw him, I thought he was like one of them like second chance kids who like went to jail and then they like let him out to go to college.
Oh, because he was dark skinned, that's what it was?
No, it's what he had on.
Yeah,
He had on white t-shirt, Chuck Taylor's, Dickies. I was just like, yeah,
yeah,
he's
cool.
he's probably
Good
from the
fit.
game. Yeah, I was like, yeah. I was like, and then he had the blue LA hat. I'm like, yeah, he's probably in somebody's game. But no.
And she said, ooh,
I was like, ah!
I like it.
I was like, this is close to Tupac I'm gonna get. So yeah, I was real talk. That's who he reminded me of. Like that, his whole vibe. I was just like, oh my god. So
turned into bad boy.
it's that, yeah, minor, not really major. Who was like really doing stuff, but like pretend ones.
Yeah, but there was some geeks in your class that
There actually, you know what's funny? I majored in English. There are more girls in my class than dudes, so I didn't really get to see. But as far as like now when the year I graduated, 2 weeks before I graduated, I had all these dudes come up to me like, "Yo, it was good," and I'm like, "So you tell me now?"
so probably was shaping up around senior year.
I was like, it was. I had my hair was a lot longer. You know, I was playing tennis, so I was like in super shape. I had a baseball player. I had one of my just dudes who were like real popular, but he already was smashed the homegirl. So I was like, I'm not touching that. But gosh damn, this boy's lips were like, oh my god. Anyway, but no,
not touching that, but you knew.
I want to know what. I still never understand this, right? Women and men are totally different when it comes to that.
Really?
Because you saying he smashed the homegirl, so you wouldn't touch it.
I know.
But as a guy,
you're like,
we like, okay. So you tell me you would never mess with a girl.
I used to hear niggas talking about they did trains on chicks, and I was like,
I ain't saying one who they did just nasty. Now, you shouldn't want to touch that anyway. But what I'm saying is like, if it was a girl that you was talking to and it just so happened me and you see her at the same time, I said, oh man, I used to talk to her way back in like 06. You gonna I can't mess with her.
All right, here's the thing. I have a thing with that because it's like in my head I don't want to be compared to her, and I don't want, and it's gonna be awkward. Like the closest I've ever came to that was I found out one of my friends liked the guy that I was talking to, and I cut it. I was like, I'm not dealing with this because
you cut him or her.
I cut her. I cut him. I was like, nope, not going there because the thing is, that was my homegirl. And I didn't want her to feel any type of way about when he comes around, if we're like kissing and all this other whatever, kids do. I was gonna deal with. And I just let him know, I was like, my homegirl, really did like you.
That dude became a crackhead.
Yeah, really did like you. And he was just like, what does that have to do with me? I'm like, it's nah. So I had to end that. And then I found out a while ago that a person I'm kind of talking to now, it's college or whatever. It's
bros before Joes.
It's sisters before.
That's why I said bros.
What?
I don't know.
I was say hoes before bros.
I don't know how that is. Is it? But for me,
chicks before dicks.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, yeah. Now chicks acceptable.
But honestly, I just wouldn't like. For me, I'm sure some people may be different, but I know in my group of friends, like with my group of homegirls,
for a volume of women.
If it's like I don't go into that. Even if I knew, the guy didn't like her, it's still like I'm not rubbing this in her face.
I think because I think I was attracted to a light skinned girl initially when I was growing up, and I think we just so programmed to think they're the cutest. You see them on the videos. You see everybody hyping them up when they do get a wife. It's the pretty light skinned girl. So you get caught up in that shit. I want my kids to have good hair too. That's what you start thinking. So you brainwash to think, you gotta have a light skinned chick in order for that to happen, for the pretty eyes or the fair tone skin and all that. So yeah, I was chasing light skin, and then you get that shit. It's like. Everybody just like on her, and you wondering why, and ain't nothing special. It's just like just the tone melanin of her skin is lighter than yours. So I say that to say that we do give advantages to complexion. That's obvious. You can see it in everyday society.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Every time they're trying to endorse a product, they put in some pretty folks, mainly either interracially married couples, or they ain't putting no real dark tone folks on no real commercials out here. You may see it every now and then on one of the insurance. But I'm just saying, it's been something that's instilled in America because they always made it seem like white was right. So if you had some kind of increments of being light skinned and white skinned, you was supposed to be better than everybody else. And that's just been programmed.
Noted.
That shit is not right.
Noted. I'm going to tell you right now, speaking for the light skins
Community.
I didn't realize the light skinness until I came down south. The first time I was called a red bone is when I was in college. I was like, what the hell is that?
You never saw School Days?
Yeah, but but still, like, I was like, but I didn't even know what it meant. Yeah. I was like, what the hell is a red bone? But that kept calling it. I'm like, what the hell? So it's like, I never really even, that was never something that was, my family even looked at.
We feel the hurt.
But again, we can't. The thing is, really,
like, we didn't get jobs because nigga was brown skinned. Nigga, we didn't get accepted to certain clubs and shit. I mean, it was a damn fraternity in my high school in Mobile, Alabama. When I went there, long story. I went there briefly for 2 years. Anyway, I'll tell you. But these motherfuckers had the nerve to say, well, the IKs are really for the light skin and the Paramounts are the dark skin. So I was like, what?
Yeah, it's just crazy.
So they've been doing that shit in sororities since the inception, I believe. I mean, I don't know if they did it by design or it just happened to happen that way, but it seemed like all AKAs are light skin, all Deltas are dark skin. So. And there's some history for that, and I know it's true.
I'm just going to say this right now. If I could pledge, it would be Delta because they wear red, and that's my favorite color.
I remember when I was in high school and this girl told me that, man, you would be cute if you was light skinned. I was like, what the fuck? I said, man, well, I'll probably really date you. Please don't talk to me no more.
It's a real shit,
that's
man.
Crazy.
I mean, you've chosen the person you with because of how they look, most of y'all, and what you think your kid's going to look like when you get with them. Most women thinking that shit. It ain't all about what's the substance of the person or what, y'all can grow and build together. It's all about the superficial shit nowadays. And that's where you liking some shit that ain't gonna really have any value to your life.
I would say that being light skinned is like you have to prove that you're black. I cannot tell you. You how many times people who are darker than me constantly like, he ain't black. I'm like, what the hell? Prove that you're black. I'm like, there's no light skin card that I get to show that I get these doors open at all. And it's just like, as far as like the hair or whatever, I'm not a hair person at all. I just not, hair is not my, if I can just, I used wear my hair short. Demetria saw my hair was short. I'm not a hair person. And then like all people like, oh my God, you got that good. I'm like, hair is hair.
Yeah, they do say that.
It's like, you got that good, it's curly. Oh my God, but you know what? He cuts my son's hair.
Dudes will get just like with you just for that sake.
They didn't get any of that.
Nah,
they got this.
They got that
Negro hair, spiritual hair. The oldest, especially the
kinky.
Oldest one. I'm like, I'm not combing this. This is why I give me a haircut because I refuse combing. The younger one, a little bit better, but still, he's tender-headed. And I'm like, shut up, crying.
Yeah. He's the cool one though. I like the one.
You like the little one? Little one's a terror. He's gonna be ass. I love him.
Man. So, what you gotta say over there, Mr. Smiley Face?
Man, I'm actually, man, enjoying the banter back and forth, man. It really, because I'll tell you, I really very much love my brown skin women. I do. I love it. Oh,
we should love each other anyway. That shit has been fed to us through our oppressor who try to divide us and shit and keep us from, they ain't like you. You can stay in the house, so they out there in that field.
But the house,
I can't trust them.
The thing is, a house slave, they never got a break. you think about it, they never got a break. They were on around the clock, and then they were more apt to get raped.
They was in AC though. They was in AC.
They were more apt to get raped than anybody else because they're there. You know what I mean? And they got
Ain't no way in hell you in the house cooking and you shouldn't be poisoning the shit out of everybody in the house and getting the goddamn plantation.
And we had to nurse their damn.
I know where them stories at. I know it happened.
We had to nurse their kids. I mean, like, and we never got to go with our family.
Everybody in the family.
So at least the people,
it's middle of the night.
At least everybody who was in the field, at least y'all got to commune together. We were around the damn clock, and it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
I blame you, bro.
That slave master.
It's the facts.
That slave master got friendly. My great-great-grandmother.
Yeah, it's definitely institutional.
So
that's all it is.
We've been brainwashed.
I mean, but I prefer brown skin, dark skin dude. So
unmarried, I'm sure.
Yeah. Right. Definitely unmarried. Yeah. Speaking of which, Mr. Bowtie said something very interesting like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I thought you were about to put me out there. Come on,
No,
I saw him at the club.
I saw him. Who is this chick? No, he said that he was saying that some girls said that he can't talk to her because he doesn't make like 6 figures or something like that.
Right. Women these days want the men that make the quick money and don't like the 9-to-5 job kind of guy.
Go out there and scam. Go out there and do something. Right. I know you can do it. That 9-to-5 ain't gonna do nothing for me. Mm-hmm. Like, who is you? First of all, like these old.
What do you bring to the table?
Pussy ass females be thinking like they shit so valuable. It's like just because you do the nastiest shit like freaks, that don't make your shit more valuable than the stay at home mom who will do some nice shit but her credit score is good and shit. Like we want some substance around here. That shit is fun and dandy for the weekend, but you're not the Monday through Friday female. You the weekend hoe.
No man wants a dependent. We want a partner.
So how do you feel when you hear like these songs and like how we're being pushed to think that like a man is not a man if he's not bringing 6 figures? Mm-hmm. So quick background.
Well,
go ahead.
I was gonna say that's just poor upbringing. Like, who was the women in your life to let you grow up to believe that dumb shit? Like, they ain't put no kind of standards in your life. Mm-hmm. They ain't put no kind of goddamn morals or, just the basics of. You grow together, you grow together. Hmm.
So I grew up.
You said that twice.
Yeah, you did. I was going to let it ride.
It's cool.
You just double entendre.
Yeah, there you go. So I grew up on both sides of my family. It was wealth. You remember the Golden Birds?
Yeah.
That was my grandmother.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I remember if you remember International Children's School, the private schools, that was my great aunt. So I experienced wealth.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Yeah.
My great aunt.
Opulence and shit.
Yeah, my great aunt. Her house was in Bel Air Estates. You can't get any more exclusive than that.
Sure can.
So like growing up in that, I've seen what wealth has done.
I got that with Baldwin County. Baldwin Hills.
Yeah. Growing up in like that in that environment, I've seen what money can and cannot do. Mm-hmm. I've seen what it did to my family. I've seen still the repercussions it done to my family. So when a guy hits me with that wealth stuff, it just whatever. Mm-hmm. It does. I have had married men who was with their girlfriends. I was on a date one time. A guy walked up to me. I had all kinds of guys approach me, and it's just like whatever. And I think that men think that the first thing a woman looks for is that plastic black card. I, on the other hand, don't look for that. I look for substance. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that certain women would love a faithful man.
What happened to the basis though? Like, he makes me laugh.
Well, that's what I mean. I prefer that. The thing is, it's like
He's
I
fun to talk to.
I can get my own things. I don't need your money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a bonus. I'm not saying money's not right, but it shouldn't be the only thing that a woman looks at. Because guess what? If that dude cheats, if he's abusive, if he's a piece of shit father, if he's not a good husband, you still gonna stay with him? Mm-hmm. Versus a man who works 9 to 5, he comes home, he takes care of the house, he takes care of the kids, and he's a faithful husband.
Yeah, take care of your kids.
Yeah, your kids, or he's a faithful man. So it's like you see it. Like I was telling Mr. Bowtie, I'm sure Camille Cosby would like a regular husband. Mm-hmm. I'm sure one of Future's 20 baby mamas would like just some some accountability and something, something real.
Some normalcy.
Some normalcy.
Celebrating the holiday.
Like, there was one of them who she posted on Instagram how he paid for her birthday. He wasn't there. So it's like he paid for this stuff, but he wasn't there. So it's like, what's more important? Like your dude being there with you, celebrating another year of your life, or he paid for it, but he's not here with me. Like, whatever.
She probably didn't want him there in the first place.
She wanted him there. Trust me, she wanted him there.
You need to talk to these young girls.
I'm telling you, it's not
because they brainwashed.
It's not it because at the end of the day,
they feel like their fat ass is gonna take them everywhere.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get older.
You're gonna dry out. The walk
you're going to get older, and
that walk gonna turn to dap.
Yeah, exactly. Dry
ass pussy.
Yeah, so it's like you get older, and the thing is like really
damaged ass.
That's pussy. So you get older, you realize that you wasted 15 years on some BS because the dude had a fat bank account.
Deep ass pussy.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he still has money. And he can get whatever young 20-year-old chick who's gonna fall for that. So it's like while you chasing these 6-figure dudes, these dudes who are right here, it's like you may be missing out on a huge blessing for a man who wants to take care of you, who wants to spend time with you, who wants to be there for you, who wants to go through the slings and arrows of relationships. But it's like you're so busy on this bank account.
What my girl say? TLC.
I don't want no scrub.
Don't go chasing
waterfalls.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's just like you never. The thing is, it's like
the rivers and the
lakes that you
used to. God damn.
Right. So it's like, I mean, how many?
Nigga, you got 4 years of high school education and you got your CNA.
Right. Oh, some of them don't even got that. You think
gonna get a PhD lawyer or a super trapper who's making 6 figures to take care of you, and he gonna be happy with you? You
gotta put your game up too, like twerking and giving the best blowjobs. I mean, it's like, I mean, it's fun.
A sector of life.
I mean, it's like that's just a second. I mean, how do you uplift this man? Like, what do you bring to the table? It's like, so like a lot of women, they just think that, oh, I'm fly, I got these tits, I got makeup, I got these things,
pretty
long eyelashes that touch my nose. I got these 7-inch.
No man likes that.
Facts.
Really?
No man likes these long eyelashes.
Little boys like that shit. I don't know who. That's for y'all, bro.
We really laugh at y'all. I'm telling you, we sit around and laugh at y'all.
Giraffe eyebrows. I don't like giraffe eyebrows.
I don't do that.
Ridiculous.
I like my real eyelashes, but I think with this society, everything is so geared to materialism. Yeah. They see the private jets, the Bentleys, the whatever it is, that they think that this is what a relationship is. And when you have women on Instagram doing the most,
instant gratification,
doing the most, like behind closed doors, like they ain't happy. Because I would say this, my mother, my stepfather, she's generally happy with this man. And they've been through their ups and downs, but like they've been married 25, 26 years now. And in my opinion, like when she met him, he didn't have a house, but he didn't have any of that, but they grew together. They bottom and they build. And it's just like they tell me every time, marriage is hard, relationship is hard, it's not always going to be peaches and cream. But like these chicks, like, stop chasing the bank account, because the bank account in the end is not going to take care of you. That man is supposed to take care of you. In my opinion, like, just from, my experiences, it's like I never dated a wealthy dude. Either was a college student, either was a college student, guys is working towards their goals. I see that, and I appreciate the fact that, they're working towards that. But it's just like these girls now, these young girls now, they think that because they're pretty or they're cute and they got a fat butt, whatever, they deserve a 6-figure dude. And what they don't understand is you're one of many. You're one of many. Like, what makes you stand out?
What else too? A lot of those women who looking for that 6-figure guy don't even realize when they see him. Don't. They, if he not flashy, they think he don't got the money. And not only that, you can have this nerdy dude who created an app, and while he's making the process his app, I don't want him. He ain't got it. Next week he blow. Oh man, now I want. No. You missed your chance. You could have had the opportunity to be in there before he got to where he is. Now all of a sudden, oh well, he got it now. I need it. No. You ain't help do nothing. What they say? You want with me shooting in the gym? Nah, no. Now you want half? No, please.
And most wealthy people don't flash.
No,
they don't flash. They may have a nice car, but they're not wearing diamonds and all this stuff. They're not wearing, if they do wear designer clothes, you wouldn't know because it's not popping. So it's like, but they're in love with that glamour and bling. And again, growing up in my family, and you see when they very low key. Very low key. One of the things that one of my uncles said was, "Do not get married." I was like, well, why? Because that's when you see the real people.
Let me tell you that wealth is silence, and nigga broke niggas is loud and outlandish. So all them niggas that's rah in the club, them the brokest niggas in there. They got a little lit, and they trying to show you that they got money. That shit just for that one little time period right there. Ain't
nothing.
No
property,
no estate, no stocks. Yo, if a man
showed me these motherfuckers y'all dating, that's both ways.
I want to see a portfolio. I want to see the car.
If you claiming it, show it.
Exactly. What's a portfolio? I want to see that.
Claiming it, show it.
Yeah, like if you got the Amazon stock, if you got the Tesla stock, if you got that Apple stock, yo, holler at me.
Residual income.
If you got that common income coming in, but don't holler at me with no bullshit car. Like, look, I got this, bro. I don't give. Number one, Rolexes, it depreciates depending on how you get it. Right?
Little girls get fascinated.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Cars, you drive a car off the lot, it depreciates. But that stock, them bitcoins, that grows. That's what that tells me that you serious about your business. Not, girl, I can buy off the bar. Yeah. Nigga, I got a bar at home.
Diamonds depreciate in value.
Stop chasing diamonds because of what they got on.
If you got gold, holler at me. Holler at me, yeah.
Most of these niggas wearing other niggas shit. All these females wearing their friends' clothes. Like, everybody's pretending to look like something they not because they ain't put their head down and try to get it on their own without it goddamn being a facade. So. And
like when you take them home, they got to take out them fake eyelashes.
Oh, man.
Right? They got to take out that makeup. They got to take out that wig.
Take out those waist trainers.
That's way to take out that little
shit.
All this you got it real. Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? They got to take about. So imagine, so you're not even being on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Show me everything without it.
Love yourself. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah, right.
That's the message in this whole scenario. Love yourself.
Because in the end, that's all you're gonna have.
Yeah.
So you gonna hit us with that real spill from a G?
Soon as you hit us with that, what ties me in the knot?
Oh, I go.
Yeah, there you go.
I tell you what ties me in the knot, man. I'm kind of bringing back to football, man. And Cam Newton, man. Dog. You really disappointed me this season, man.
He didn't have any players.
That was some prodigy for dressing,
He didn't have any players.
Listen to me. This is my issue.
He didn't have any players.
So Cam Newton went to arguably one of the best systems for a quarterback. Over the past 20 years, numerous of quarterbacks have come out that system. Belichick has won, even with his receiver as a quarterback. Right? You got Matt Castle come out, get max contracts. All these different quarterbacks that did it. Always going back to Drew Bledsoe, who lost his job in the middle of the playoffs. So he wasn't shabby at that time. Right? Cam Newton gets there and is probably the most talented and most athletic quarterback to ever enter that system. And you drop the ball. Completely just drop the ball.
I think he was still hurt, though.
He probably was. I think a lot of those throws had to do with his shoulder.
I think he was still hurt.
And he tried to do too much. And it could be. So if that's it, man, Cam, say something. But right now, man, it really bothers me, especially with the fact that Tom Brady is going back to the Super Bowl. And I have argued that Tom Brady is not as great as they make him seem. And he does not deserve all the praise that he gets. The accolades, he's earned most of them. But all the stuff they praise him, and they even say now, I'm gonna say this before the Super Bowl, that he has this record-setting 6 Super Bowl rings. He was not the first player to get 6 Super Bowl rings.
It was a black dude.
It was a black defensive lineman who won 6 Super Bowls. He was the first quarterback. He was the first to do it with one team. But the coach was there with him the whole time. All right, and if you look at Tom Brady, his stat line, he's the worst quarterback throwing over 20 yards or more. He cannot throw downfield. Every time that he's thrown the ball, it's between either behind the line or between 8 yards, and his receivers get upfield. But they always make him look this great. He always great weapons.
He has. That's what I'm saying. So
and they get no love. It's all about Brady.
Yeah.
Even now in Tampa Bay, as soon as he got there, they just berated traded a bunch of players down there. Brought Grunt back. You got AB. You got Leonard Fournette. All these. You just Mike Evans. Goodwin, who's already a good up and come receiver. They start throwing weapons at him, and then he's so great. He's the greatest. No. Look at what he had.
But then,
give Aaron Rodgers those weapons.
But Cam Newton didn't have anybody. They even said this is the worst offense New England had. He didn't have any weapons.
Here's my problem with Cam. Not because he didn't have the weapons. It was the terrible decision making and terrible throws he made. Like, he looked bad, even though he didn't have the weapons.
Ties you in the nine. That's like he choked you in the nine.
Man, I was
Lord.
Man.
Okay. Cam Newton disappointed this boy over here.
Yeah, man. I was
write him a letter and let him know he's gonna do better next year.
I was all for Cam Newton resurgence, and it was.
And then they didn't have an off season. They didn't have an off season because of COVID.
I don't think so. That's nothing. He only had a 1 year contract. Who's gonna pick him up? He's gonna back up somebody.
Cam, we routing for you, baby.
He's gonna be back with New England.
What's the joy and the pain of this world?
The joy, the Capitol riots. I'm going to tell you why. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in a long time. These white folks were like heated. And the thing is, what happened, what really made me laugh was when they got into the Capitol building, they're looking around like, no. Well, what do we do now? What do we do now? So it's like, it just shows you who the real terrorist of this country has always been.
Always from day one.
Say that one more time.
Who has been the terrorist of this country all along? You people. Not us. Black Lives Matter. We didn't storm no Capitol. We didn't bring no guns to no Capitol building. We weren't trying to kidnap no mayor or governor or hang the damn vice president and the president or whoever. Or actually we were just like, yo, because you're killing us, we're going to do this. So that made me funny.
If they'd have seen 3 black people at the Capitol, all you would have heard was...
it just made me... I'm like, you guys, the thing that really made me laugh is, y'all going all out over a lie. That's the funniest thing. You guys are doing this over a lie. He did not win. 84
I know that shit,
is more than 74. It's greater. The calculate beats the greater number. I don't know if y'all knew that. I don't know if y'all did math. And then when they got caught up, when the FBI started arresting them, I didn't know we couldn't go in the building. Really? You didn't know you could like break in the Capitol building and be that? So that to me that just shows you
a long joy.
That was funny. I'm sorry. My pain.
They getting such nice treatment in jail.
Yes,
my pain.
That's
it. Getting such nice treatment.
I think my pain would be the Capitol riots, because they didn't get shot. Yo, if that was Black Lives Matter, they'd still be bringing clean up the blood in them Capitol steps. I was just waiting for them to take out their guns and just like and just watch them fall. I was like, so y'all ain't gonna shoot them? Y'all really ain't gonna shoot these people who are like. So I thought that was both. So, but it was funny. Like, really, like, I honestly had to look on YouTube and just see how they thought they were going to do something. Now, had y'all been about it, like the Bolsheviks, and they went in there and they actually killed, of course, because they're stupid. There was a people that killed the last Tsar, Tsar Nicholas. Anyway, they went in there, right? They killed the Tsar, they killed his wife, they killed the kids, anybody that could claim the throne of Russia, they killed. To me, that's about that life. Y'all ain't Hitler, because what Hitler did, he went up in there with weapons and guns and start taking out everybody.
Were ancestors of Confederates. Of course they was going to lose.
They fucking bastards. And then who the hell shoots in the backyard of the damn Union Army? Like, who goes to Virginia, starts a war when D.C. is right there? What the fuck? You dumbass crackers.
All right.
Let's get that real spill.
Real spill, man. Hey,
dumb.
My shit is like all you educated people who are supposedly educated, and then you don't know shit, bro. Like, you're easily tricked into dumb shit. You're easily fooled into believing the rabbit hole. You're easily influenced by just the shit you see on the internet or your dumbass network channels you watch all day and night. Like, common sense has failed drastically in 2020, and hopefully we can redeem that shit in 2021. So what's my real spill for McG is just, if you don't know something, just ask somebody, man. Just ask somebody. Please ask somebody, because y'all out here acting like you're so educated, so smart, and you don't know shit.
And just because you're smart doesn't mean you have morals.
Yeah.
I hate. Oh, they're so smart.
No, smart don't mean nothing but smart. It don't give you no other value except just knowing some shit.
That means you know how to read and take in things.
Yeah, you can be a smart asshole or a smart deviant or a smart devil. You can be an evil ass smart person. Just if you don't know something, ask. That's what I want my black people to do. If you don't know some shit, just ask. Stop believing everything you see on your TikTok and your IGs and your fucking Facebook stories. Stop believing that nonsense. Just ask somebody with a little more education than yourself. And I ain't mean book smart. I mean just life smart. You know, someone that's sound in mind. You know that person. Everybody has somebody in a circle they can go to. You don't like going to them, but you know you can go to them. Just ask them, bro.
And you shouldn't be getting news from like TikTok and Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, but you talk to a whole generation, that's all they know.
Please, God.
Generation of Google. I don't know why they got to do that anyway.
Oh, God.
So, we're back 2021. Two Live Dudes. My girl Joy in the building. You'll see more of us. Next subject. We'll look forward to seeing you guys. Subscribers.
Hit that button.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? You got anything you want us to chat it up about? We'll get that on. Till next time.
Oh, it'll be Black History Month.
Yeah, February. Black History Month.
We can talk to you about somebody other than
everything
8 people that you always tell you about.
Melanin Report and everything be blackity black.
We're gonna get deep in that. I guess next week is
black finances, black love, black history, black death, whatever we need. All black. We talking about it all February.
Black everything.
All black everything.
So next week we're gonna do the blackout.
The blackout. Till next time, Two Live Dudes. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Peace.